Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. My name is Leo and this is Mr. Jack Oates, a channel that aims to help you become an improved version of yourself. Today I wanted to share with you the most powerful force in human psychology. You see, we all have an identity within us. This is an idea of who we are, and it's the real us. And it's not the selfies online on Instagram or the comments we make on Facebook, and it's certainly not who we pretend to be on a first date. It's who we really are. Our flaws and imperfections, our deepest fears and our strongest desires and motivations. This identity, our beliefs about who we are, this drives our actions, and that is the most powerful force in human psychology, the need to be congruent with how we identify ourselves. What this means is that we are going to struggle to act in ways that go against who we identify as. That wouldn't make sense. This is a positive in some ways. Our value system and beliefs can help us make the right choices, such as not drink driving or doing drugs, because we don't identify as someone who does those things. The problem that can arise though is when we're trying to pick up a new habit or drop a bad one, and our own self-identity can be a big hurdle for us, and we don't even realize it. For example, if you think of yourself as a massive drinker and you're trying to give up alcohol, this identity of being a drinker is going to make it easier to justify in your mind just one more drink. If your internal monologue is telling you that you are not a reader, then it's pretty unlikely that you pick up a book before bedtime. That's what readers do, and you are no reader. There have been studies done around identity and the role it plays when we make our decisions. It's been shown that even as children, we feel the pressures of acting how we're meant to. When we face challenges in life, and the action that caused those challenges feels congruent with our own identity, we perceive those challenges as meaningful and important. However, if the challenges came about from action that was incongruent with our own identity, at least in our own minds, then we're more likely to perceive those challenges as unimportant and not for people like me. Now, the fact that this happens is neither a good thing nor a bad thing inherently, but it's important to acknowledge that it does exist. From here, we can start to use it for us rather than being a victim to it. For example, if our goal is to stop a bad habit, we're not really trying to tell ourselves to stop doing a certain task. We're really trying to tell ourselves that we already have. If we're trying to stop doing something, that implies that we still do it. It's about reshaping who we are, first in our minds and then in the real world. So if your goal is to run a marathon, start thinking of yourself as a runner. If you want to start reading, rather than focusing so much on I have to read this book, start thinking of yourself in your mind as a reader. If you're trying to lose weight and go to the gym, you're now an athlete, at least in your mind. So instead of focusing so much on the tasks that we need to do, we're focusing instead on becoming the type of person that will just naturally do those things. One way to help you along with this is to incorporate affirmations in your evening or morning routines. As you make a coffee or have a shower, maybe you're reminding yourself of your new identity, at least until it sinks in. Obviously, you do need to pair this with real action in the real world, but I've personally found it much easier to take action when I've started to reframe who I think of myself as. Even sitting down and filming this video and editing this video has been a lot easier now that I think of myself as a YouTuber. The voice in our head is powerful, so get it to work for you rather than against you. And that's it from me, guys. Like, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff, and I will see you later.